Hi, a client has asked for a reading, and this is because they're in a current position, their current employment position. There's rumours about the employment may be terminated short, maybe ending sooner. So they've asked for a reading. The question they wanted to know was, how long is this job going to last? So what I'm doing, rather than just limit the reading to just the current position where they're in, I'm doing a reading on their career to see if there's any changes. That way it opens up any information that we need to get through for the reading. So rather than just focus on the current job, it's their career path and employment to see how things are going. Now, for me, I haven't gone through and chose a set spread. I've just set 3 rows of 5 cards out, and the first card is today, and every card I turn over off that, it's like the future diary of how I see things panning out. And then if I get any other things, I may pull a few extra cards for clarity. But this is, we're going to have 5, 10, 15 cards on how things progress from now on this person's employment, their career. Okay, let's have a drink of water. Okay, so now the first card, it says you're hanging around. It's like, oh, what? I don't know. This feeling of confusion. I'm stuck, but I can't see where else to go. But there's this feeling of being stuck, but not seeing what's happening. It's like the picture is like, okay. The image I'm getting shown is sitting down watching telly, is saying, okay, I don't mind sitting down watching telly, but what's going to be on the telly? Is it going to be worth sitting down to watch what's coming to me? Or do I just switch off the telly and go do something else? And that's where this person is, which confirms regarding the questions that they've asked. So, next, I feel an opening of something else. This is quite interesting because it's the second card I've actually pulled over from how I see things progressing. So I see an opening of another opportunity that this person has a gift. I'm using, for some reason I'm using the word, has a talent, has an ability, has a qualification to take further into another option, another channel, and it feels like another opening. And I feel what's going to happen now is quite a strong stance. It's going to be, this feels like a progression in employment. So I feel this is going to person it's like a promotion, but I don't feel so much as if escalating on the same grade, escalating up a path. I feel like a change where this person's going to be in a higher stance, like going in to somewhere else on a higher level, where there's more control and more hands-on and giving instructions. So this is like a promotion, but not on the same grade. I feel like a role change, but on a higher level where you're going to move in at. So it's not progressing on the same line, it's another line, but at a higher level. Okay, for some reason, I feel this person's I'm getting pregnancy. I'm getting a change, something happening, and I'm seeing a swollen belly, which is interesting because I just chose for a career reading. But I'm getting this person saying, "Well," and I'm getting some kind of this swollen belly feeling as well. Hold on a minute. So we're going to see how this progresses. Okay. I feel this a change now, which is, it does have a slight unpleasant energy to it. So where I feel this person now getting this, oh, I'm getting a pregnant belly feeling. I feel a sudden change. Boom, like a no, as if this is not going to work. So I feel a cut, a sudden change of energy. Now, this is going to progress. The next level I feel going up. And I feel what's going to happen is someone not very pleasant. Now, this isn't the Devil card that's come up, it's the Emperor card. But for me, it feels it's having the energy of the Devil card. And as if someone's going, a controlling person, manipulating, and a suppression is going to happen. So this person, this person who has this energy of someone controlling and manipulative is going to be suppressing this change. And moving up further on, what I feel happening from this is a feeling of being hurt and let down, and has a sense of moving on after being hurt and let down. Now normally you'd say to yourself, well, after hearing that, after this person being suppressive, making this other person feel let down as they walk away, normally you see them walking away as if, oh, I'm hurt, I'm walking away, but it's not as you'd expect, because I get this person, my client, sitting back saying, yeah, and there's going to be, rather than feeling useless, there's an empowerment with this person, as if, no, I'm so much worthwhile. Now, as you can see on the camera, this is the very centre of this whole spread, and this person, so my client, is going to have such a sense of worth, a beautiful power of worth, and it's not just the one aspect, as if, okay, I can do this, and I get such a wide spectrum of abilities, and I get backing as well. I get a strong backing with this. So moving further onwards, with this pride, I feel a restriction, which is interesting, because I get this card, or you can see on the camera, there's this pride, and either side is like a negative card, either side, but the centre of it is pride. Now, what I'm feeling a message here to say in this reading to my client is, there is going to be a great value, a feeling of self-worth and value. There is going to be restriction. So this is like a conflict where you know your value, but it's going to be holding, I feel like it's going to be a restriction of you saying, well, this is my value, I'm not going to do that, I'm not going to that, because of your value. You know your value, your true value, which is lovely. And following this, the restriction, I feel you walking away from these restrictions. So let me just have a quick recap on this bit. The suppression, and I get this someone horrible who's going to suppress, causing the walking away. But the walking away is going to give this person, my client, a sense of value, a reality check of just how great they are in so many aspects and this is regarding the employment. Because of this self-value they're feeling, it's going to be a restriction as well, saying no, I'm not doing that, no, I'm not doing that, because of this feeling of self-worth. It's a nice aspect really, because I don't feel this person's going to be selling themselves short. They're saying no, I know what I'm worth, and I feel this person moving on, and I feel like a parting of company. So I feel this is a leaving stage of a job where it's like a mutual agreement of the parting. So the next card I get on this next stage coming up in this person's career, my client's career, this has a feeling of the walking away, sitting down, composing yourself, and this is a bit of I don't really want to use the expression of sad, a bit of a trying time I feel coming with this, where the calling of strength, where you need to say, hold on a minute, and you get your inner strength and you compose yourself and getting yourself together, and that's what I feel is going to happen. And following this, now this stage I feel coming from that is a recoiling of everything, like gathering things together. Now, as this is employment, career related, I feel it's gathering all this person's going to gather all their abilities together, putting things together, saying, okay, I need that, and it just feels compiling everything together. Hopefully when the stage comes in your life, they'll understand, but it feels like everything coming together, drawing all the things and getting that strength. Like, the image I'm being shown is, if I was to hold one single drinking straw, it's not very strong, but I feel as everything's together, there's this great, the strength in numbers. And this is not regarding people, but the strength in numbers, and this is like regarding as like it feels like a CV, where you compile all your abilities together and all your qualifications, and it all like spreads out. So I feel this is like a CV feeling, where all of the information gets gathered together. So this might be a recap on a CV, that sort of thing. And this is going to have a sense of, again, the sense of empowerment, but this empowerment now has a clearer focus to it. Rather, I've gathered all my bits together, and now this strength of all the straws together, this strength, and I feel things coming together a lot stronger. And when everything's combined and focused, I feel more of a direct approach. And following this direct approach, after everything's being focused, I feel this has this energy. This is my client saying, look at me. And it feels a lot more focused, because in this centre card I picked up, where you've had the sense of well-worth, it was restricted with the client walking away, because there was just like this disagreement. The strength that to recall and have a divvy up, the gathering together of all the things, like a CV feeling, strong and focused, because knowing where you want to go, and following that is like, boom, this is me, a clear focused me saying, this is what I'm going, this is me, take it or leave it. And it has like that sort of thing. This is me, take it or leave it. And finally, what a beautiful card to end on, as this is again the career employment reading, and the final card is the Two of Cups. And look at this. I'm going to leaning forward, and it's a bit dark there, but it's two people agreeing in the water together, and I'm not sure. I don't usually use these cards that much. And there's the drink pouring. It just has a lovely energy. Now that's telling me there's going to be the path is going to end up with a new job, and it feels very happy, as if the beauty has been brought, everything's coming together. So that's how long I've been talking for. 15 minutes. I know I do tend to talk quite a lot, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a quick recap on everything. Current status, hanging around, not knowing, and I had this vision of someone sitting on the settee with a telly in front of them, saying, okay, I don't mind sitting down, but what's going to come to me? And what I feel is an opening where this person has the ability, this gift, to say, okay, I can move further forward, and it's going to bring them up to a high level, but in another area of their job, not the same position going high, not the same sort of area going higher. I feel like another job altogether, but on a higher level. But I get this belly feeling. It's like this, like it's either overindulgence or a pregnancy thing, and it does feel like the pregnancy thing. I just feels that's the strongest out of the two things I'm getting in my head, and this is going to be followed by a cut, a sudden sharp cut. Now, following this is as I go up another level in my cards. I feel a suppression of someone, and this has a bossy, horrible energy about it. Someone controlling and suppression, with my client walking away, saying, "Okay, walking away in hurt." But rather than walking away in hurt and licking the wounds, I feel like a great sense of empowerment, thinking, "Well, hold on, I'm really good. I'm okay." The problem with, as wonderful as this is, there is going to be a restriction because of the self-value. I'm not going to sell myself short. So because of this not wanting to sell yourself short, you're cutting down. I feel there's like the cutting down of opportunities, which has this restriction feeling. But not to worry, because I feel there's going to be like a parting, a mutual parting. We'll say, okay, then you go your way, I'll go my way, and a separation. And then there's going to be like this little hurdle for this person to gather their strength, get their mind together, pull everything together. Like this is that CV, drawing up a better CV, everything focused, strong, focused and direct. And then there's going to be, this is me, offering yourself to say, this is me, what would you like to have me, this is me, take it or leave it. And then the final card is like the Two of Cups, which is a beautiful card to end on with this, because it's like the amalgamation of two people coming to an agreement, and this looks like a new job, and it feels very young, this new job. So it feels like a new, fresh thing. So it's not an old thing going back to it. It's like a new, fresh start, a new job. So I hope that this has helped my client, and thanks for watching, and thank you for letting me read for you. Many thanks and many blessings.